compulsory for every student to put in 30 hours of social involvement. And this is compulsory, without which you cannot get your degree. And so, you are expected to complete these 30 hours of social involvement during the first year of your graduate studies. The objectives of this involvement are threefold. First, it is to sensitize yourself to the social realities around us. Second, it is to make you aware of what you can do to the society. And third, it is also to make you aware of your social responsibility and thus make a difference in the society and in the people's life. So, keeping these threefold objectives in mind, the college has identified certain organizations wherein you can be placed for your 30 hours of social involvement. You are divided into two groups. The first group will be carrying out their social involvement in the first semester, and the second group will carry on their social involvement during the second semester. So you are given roughly about 3 to 3.5 months to complete your social involvement. And we have identified credible organizations wherein you can carry out your social involvement. If some of you know some credible organizations where you can do your social involvement, then you can meet Sister Jaya and give your recommendations. And now, I invite Sister Jaya to explain to you the name of the organizations and the nature of work that you are expected to do in these organizations. Over to Sister Jaya.
Umang Bal Vikas Kendra address. The president is Mr. Satish Kumar. It's in Fairfield Colony, Diga, and the phone number is given there, the mobile number. The main activities that they hold is, it is actually a residential children's home for differently able children. It is a residential program run for 100 children, boys and girls. And your duty is, your work is tuitions for these children, teaching English, maths, games, and other creative work. Whatever is asked of you by the organization accordingly. And these are some of the main activities they expect you to do once you are there. I hope some of you are quite familiar with the place Fairfield Colony. It's quite close to the college. Yeah, next one. Navajeevan Educational and Social Welfare Society. The director is Sister Veena. She is one of the Assumption Sisters. It is also in Fairfield Colony. They also they run educational centers for boys and girls dropouts, and they are in different centers outside of Fairfield. And what they do is, they have awareness programs, tuitions, other educational programs, socio-economic survey in the slums, and they also prepare students for computer training and other vocational guidance. So you will be asked to do various programs according to the organization's vision and mission. And you need to be prepared to do anything is asked of you, and you will enjoy it. Next one. Sister Dorothy Fernandez. She is the director. The main office is in Ashok Park, opposite to College Hostel, BM College Hostel, that's close to Gandhi Maidan. And the activities done: teaching slum children, discussion on social issues, awareness building programs, participation in other programs like taking rallies on special issues, justice and social rights issues. And I think it's a very, very interesting place to go and work and get experience. Next. Jeevan Jyoti Vikalang Seva Sastha. The director is Mr. Rameshwar Prasad. It's also in Fairfield. It's a program run for the differently disabled children. 60 children are there in the hostel. They also go to different schools for their studies. You will find students doing up to graduation level, mainly the deaf and dumb children, but they are all doing quite well. They need assistance. So you will be teaching them organizing programs, music, dance, singing, and other creative artwork. And it's a different experience being with these children, and then you will understand what God has given us, being fully human. Yeah. World Vision India. The manager of program is Mrs. Ajita Thomas. The place is situated in New Pataliputra. Actually, the place name is not given. Pataliputra colony near the mall, the new mall that is there. So there are activities. They also invite you to do some office work because they have centers outside of this place. Advocacy and survey for their agency, documentation, planning, and invited volunteers to conduct different workshops. Yeah. Agape Cottage Foundation. Ms. Mary, Director, and the coordinator is Mr. Amit Das, where you contact the second person most of the time. It is also situated in Fairfield Colony, and they also have got education centers in slums. They also visit the government primary schools where they conduct programs, slum survey, and other activities with youth. They also have got students under 18. They prepare them for mainstreaming with other schools. Helping Hands, HHFC. This is one of the students, BCA second year students. I think he has already registered it as NGO, and he has organized in the last year a lot of programs, especially among the slum children, having literacy programs and other awareness programs. And they have in different 4 or 5 centers. So they do this awareness program, education, teaching English and maths. They also organize programs for Independence Day, Christmas, Diwali, and preparing them for various places in the society. Yeah. Jeevan Aradhya. This is the director is Sayamali. The office is in Kangatbag. They enter into so many areas of social active work, joining with street children, slum area. They work in slum areas, visit their families, getting survey, social economic survey of the place, and they also involve some students for documentation of their work. ROI, Regenerated Organization of Implore. This is situated in Kurji. Mr. Rajiv James is the director. He has also got various activities and programs. Some of them are this awareness program in Patna City, nutrition and health program, and other educational program. They also send volunteers to different colleges and schools to talk on common issues like health, nutrition, and other social evils that are existing in the society. Ms. Susmita Anand, Diksha Foundation, Ambedkar Nagar, Ambedkar Park. It's in Patna, not very far from the college. So they also, this is actually a social action group. They have various programs, and according to the needs, they invite volunteers and ask them various work that are allotted. So they have also got this office work, documentation of different programs, conducting programs, planning and advocacy. Harimitra, Center for Ecology and Environment. It is a research center. You may have visited this place. It's in the compound, the other side of the college. Tony Pandra, SJ, is the director and is coordinated by Mr. Shashi Darshan. They have got a lot of outreach programs where you will be invited to visit other schools, colleges, lot of earthworks, planting, harvesting, documentation, and other activities. I think Father will be able to say that more. About this, Professor Ajay sir will speak about you. But before going, so students, we have allotted your names according to the class-wise. Suppose example Tarmitra. So we have taken, for example, like BBE, we have taken 30 students. Or Jeevan Aradhya, maybe 15 students. Or BBA. Or World Vision, another 20 students. So we will be putting up your names in your own classrooms. So you will know which organization you will have to go and what are the activities you will be involved. And if you have any doubt, we can come and explain to you in the classes what you are study will have to do and what other things in the future you will have to do it.
With the collaboration of Sister Jaya's congregation or group, a place called Narkatiyaganj. Have you heard of Narkatiyaganj? Yes. There they have a center, and the Jesuits have got a social action center, a place called Gaunaha, almost nearby. So during the Durga Puja holidays and during the Deepavali holidays, we are going to offer you a chance for a rural camp. That means those who opt for the rural camp, they don't have to go for this 30 hours of involvement in any of these centers which Sister has just now shown to you. Now for that, you'll have to go and stay in a place where you'll get a bed, a mattress, but simple living and high thinking, right? And the girls especially will be staying with the Sister's place, and the boys will be in our place, the Jesuits' place. We'll have to visit the villages, we'll have to do whatever they ask us to do. So there is a certain amount of charm about it, that you are going to live together, work together. That's something good. At the same time, it demands certain amount of discipline, commitment, and all that. So you need to get permission from your parents if you want to go for that, especially girls. That your safety, your security is very important to us, and so you can't just roam around the villages as you wish. Without the permission of the sisters there, you cannot go anywhere. But it's wonderful that if you opt for it. So that provision still remains. And so, I don't know how many students will you be able to take? 20 girls, sister will take care of. Maybe about 10 to 15 boys, the Jesuit Social Action Center will take care of. So those who want, they can give their names to Sister Jaya. And Mr. Ajay, please come forward. This year we are doing something more because Father Vice Principal, who is the guide of the social involvement program, he is busy with many things. So many works he has to complete. He is given charge of. Sister Jaya is not able to move around all these centers. Therefore, we have this year got Mr. Ajay Kumar, who is also the mentor of Xavier Theatre Club. He will be helping you. If you have a problem in any of the centers, he will be visiting you at the spot, in the field, so that we come to know what you are doing, what problems you face, or whether you need any assistance, any help, that you will have to report to him. So he will be in the field with you, because we others don't get that much time to visit you, what you are doing there, anything which you are going through there. So to sort of accompany you. Accompany means आपके साथ चलने के लिए, ये नहीं कि आपको डराने के लिए या आपको रिपोर्टिंग देने के लिए शब्द उपयोग कर सकते हैं, सुपरविजन, मॉनिटरिंग, लेकिन ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हम चाहते हैं हम आपके साथ रहें. Okay. One more thing I expect from social environment this year, which we have been thinking, is a reflection of your experience in whatever you do. Suppose you go to Karimitra, you spend 30 hours. उसमें क्या हुआ आपको? Yeah, you taught with the HSFC, Helping Hands Friends Club, you taught the children in the slums. Have you seen the academic year theme, the entrance of the college? देखा है? नहीं देखा है. What is there?
Gandhiji's India.
Can anyone put up the hand and say yes? What have you seen? Pardon me? That is there at the entrance of the college. Xavier Rajput entrance, the entrance to the college. On top we have put two big flexes. On the right, what do you see? Say, Raji? Huh?
Gandhiji's India.
Gandhiji's India, okay. Together towards the well-being of all. And Gandhiji ka Bharat, Sabka Samman, Sabka Samman, Sabka. On the left-hand side of that flex, do you see a girl holding a child? Where is that girl? Where is that girl? In the college. Yeah, you are a second year fellow. So Tanushree is part of Helping Hands Friends Club. So she was holding a child when she went, or she is one of the founders. See the way she experienced, she shared her warmth and love with a little girl. And that's what actually my imagination, I said, that girl should be there to include Sabka Samman, Sabka Kalyan. So we are doing Kalyan, well-being of all. So by the time you spend there, by the energy you spend there, energy in terms of love, in terms of care. So we are not there just to go and teach some mathematics or English and come away. Relate with those children, those people there. They are also human beings, right? So different experiences you will go through while you are in the slum or in any other center with the differently abled children. As sisters now said, see, we have everything, hands, legs, everything we have. They cannot hear, they cannot speak. So what experience would you go through? That has to be shared with each other in terms of reflection, चिंतन और मंथन. ठीक है? तभी हम आगे बढ़ सकते हैं as human beings. Thank you. So I wanted to introduce Ajay sir.
Hello, brother. Thank you, brother. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the world of theatre, to bring social reforms, to bring social revolution. Theatre is the most ancient form of creative art. Right? Through it, many revolutions, social revolutions took place throughout the world. In earlier times, when there was no electronic media, no print media, it was the only source to bring the social reforms in the society. And that's the reason what I believe AKU has included 30 hours in your curriculum to bring the social changes in the society. First, this is my last year experience. You don't have to do this 30 hours just for the sake of doing. You have to feel it. You have to change yourself. Then only the sense of this 30 hours, it will be a workshop. And believe me, this is the only platform, theatre, which will make you a great human being. For this, you have to be a part of this whole system. What we do and how we do to bring the social change. Of course, there is the one way, that is the awareness campaign, right? We go with a different awareness campaign. The first and foremost is staging street plays. Street plays, yani ki nukkad. That's the most effective form of bringing change in the society. And especially for you people, because this will develop your personality also. You will be able to explore all the hidden qualities, what you people are born with. You people must not have realized. By sitting in a class, you cannot change yourself. If you want to change, then come on the road and be a part of this Nukkad society or street place. What else we do? We try to educate people. We don't try to literate people. Constitutionally, literate means just to write your name and you can speak your name. That constitutionally, this is the meaning of literate people. But here, we wanted to make people educated. Educated means they should understand what is right, what is wrong. Why 370 article has been abolished? Why those articles are still there? If I have given you the liberty, how to use it? Wow. Are you people making fun of Article 40? Yes, short of time, otherwise I will be short. Right. So for educating people, we try to take young children. And second, and yes, we try to involve ourselves in the talk shows, which is conducted by different organizations. This is all. Any other confusion, you can talk to me here if there is a time now or after this show, after this activity period, anywhere in the corridor or whenever you people are free. Thank you very much.
We know that you are not going to bring in a great revolution. But if you are able to make a difference in single person's life, we believe your effort is worth it. And that's what we expect. So the procedure will be something like this. Those who are going to do their social involvement in the first semester, they will complete it by end of November. And when you complete, you are expected to submit a 3-page report. We will explain to you what would be the format of the report. It will be given to you. And you will have to get a completion certificate from the organizations where you are placed. And those who are placed in the second semester, you will begin your social involvement in the month of January and you will complete it by mid-April. Once again, you are expected to complete by mid-April and give a 3-page report and a completion certificate from the organizations where you are placed. The names will be displayed in your respective classrooms, the organizations, and the people where you are placed, they will come and address you, give you all the details where you have to go.
Is Father Robert Atikal. This year, after about 30 years of his involvement, he was transferred. And we have this new father, Father Tony Penda. And activities, you yourself can suggest the kind of activities in terms of bringing about environmental and ecological awareness. Some of your seniors took part in Sparrow Day. We can have on Raksha Bandhan. You can go and tie Raksha, Rakhi to trees. So protecting the nature. And also organic farming is very important, that we are eating a lot of pesticide, poison, right? So free from all pesticides and chemical fertilizers. So in that direction we have organic farming. You can learn. Some of you have never touched soil, or so you can experiment, feel it, and be friends of trees.